resonator brackets. You usually want to tighten these up first. Why? Because Gus told me to. And I'll bust out my Panther so that I can show them, look, this is the one I usually gig with. Yeah, it's a Panther. And do I have others? Yeah. Let me get one more. So one of the comments in my previous reels was asking about the wet and dry that I had mentioned in the previous video. And what I mean by that is the tuning. So I busted out a couple of examples here. And so you can see this is a Panther. And I have another Panther here on the side, so you don't think it's some sort of gimmick, right, from one instrument to the other or one model to the other. So this is what wet sounds. And this is like a factory tuning when I mentioned that as well. So give it a listen. Very bright, very resonant. So now let's check out one that is a little on the drier side. Here we go. And really when I mean wet or dry, right, it's just the amount of vibration that it's cycling at the reed, right? So now that's probably going to be another comment. What does cycling mean? Well, you'll look for it on the next video. Stay tuned. So I mentioned the road trip, being on the road with Ramarreta and in the vehicles and restaurants and just the riggers and the difficulties, not difficulties, right, but just the different elements of the road. So, like I said, this is the one that I personally use on stage. And yes, it's a Panther, and I've fallen in love with this Panther. I have other models, but for whatever reason, this one feels good. So this is the one I've been using the past couple of years. But just so you know, I've taken off the factory tuning on this, and I've adjusted it myself to a drier tuning, right? More, some would call it like a more conjunto style, more Tejano style. So give it a listen to. So what do y'all think? This is more on the drier side. So for those who saw what I just did when I reassembled this accordion, well, first of all, it was disassembled because I had the reed blocks. I was using them for something else. But for this example, to show you the wet and the dry, I put them back into the accordion, just so, also just so you can kind of see the process, right? I mean, the first one was already installed, but then you kind of saw me connect or tighten up the resonator brackets and then the brackets down below that actually hold the reed block to the treble side of the accordion. But yeah, that's the process that we have to go to.